Oh shit, we live and direct, motherfucker. I still got the Raiders hat on. This ain't no football shit. You know, anybody who know what this is. Shout out to C Gutter, just came home. You know what I'm saying? I got the homie on the motherfucking Google Hangout today. You know, we do this all the time. Stay tuned for our official podcast coming out soon. That's coming out. But Jojo Capone name was just put in these lights. So I had to call the homie and be like, you know, I wanted him to clarify a few things. Jojo, what's going on?
What up, though? You talking about which C Gutter, Junior Mafia?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I just talked to him too. Welcome home, C Gutter. I just talked to Gutter.
Yes, sir. Gutter just came home. So, you know, that's the homie from the hood. So, you know, shout out to Gutter. He's definitely home. So that's what it is. Brooklyn. You already know. That's my hood right there. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I say when they see this Raiders hat, the hood know what this is. This ain't no football shit. But Jojo, what's going on, man?
Man, I'm just moving and grooving, man. You know, ain't no need to complain.
You know, your name got brought up in some shit recently. I just wanted to hear your thoughts on that. You know, you got put out there as a in the bad light. You know, I know Jojo Capone, the cool dude. I never seen him raise his voice. I never seen him mad. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I don't do all the rah-rah shit. If it's a situation, I handle it. You know what I'm saying? But if speaking on the Cam situation,
yes, sir.
I'm basically I salute Cam for just keeping it a buck, keeping it 100. You know what I'm saying, from his point of view, because basically in them type of situations, you know, if you're gonna speak on a situation went public, you feel me? You need the truth. You know what I'm saying? Just if it's go public, and I mean, you know, it ain't no casualties behind it. You know what I'm saying? So it's just a verbal, you know what I'm saying, discussion basically publicly. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, they hash out whatever they had to hash upset history. I'm entwined with that history. You know what I'm saying? Like for me, at the time running with them, it was just basically the guidance was needed. You know what I'm saying? The guidance and consultants was needed because, you know, like you say, everybody was younger, you know what I'm saying? And millions is coming and potential millions is coming. You know what I'm saying? And when you're dealing with that, the streets, of course, gonna get involved because it's like, okay, if you from the hood and you getting millions or this and that, you know, is you doing some give backs or, you know, what's really going on with this person? But a lot of times with that situation, where we say clicking, you know what I'm saying? Like you might have your click that you run with. You see what I'm saying? And if you decide to invest in bubblegum machines, you know, and it shoot to the top, and now you come around in a nice whip or just, you know, keeping your aura going with your people. You know, you didn't just get the bubblegum machine, make millions off the bubblegum machine, and then move out of town and just say, fuck everybody, you come back around whenever, you know, you're available. So, but you have some people that feel like you're entitled to something. But these same people ain't invested in shit. They ain't did nothing that was gonna bring the crew or, you know, money. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, when he was saying he was the foundation for Dipset, it was the truth. He had 2 deals before he was Dipset. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, anybody that was tired, he was letting you eat off your platform. See, a lot of people would get signed and then they don't want to hustle. You see what I'm saying? That's where you separating the men from the boys. You can get signed, but then you don't want to do what it takes to even that got you signed. If it's a homie situation, you see what I'm saying? If it's a homie situation, just like I want my man on with me or whatever. Your man was just your man shooting basketball or playing football or whatever y'all was doing. You know what I'm saying? So when you switch up your game and you start, like I said, investing into this bubblegum machine, and these M's, now your homie gonna be like, well, how could I get in? Getting is good. Nobody there in the struggle moments. And then now in today's society, you got to ask yourself, do or doing for this person, would they do it for me? And 9 times out of 10, you might get no. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's a lot. It's a lot that comes with trying to keep it real. You know what I'm saying? Or keeping it 100. How you can really keep it 100 with a person that ain't keeping it 100 with you?
Yeah, I mean, and we both know that all too well in this day and time. All the shit we did for niggas, saving niggas, trying to always make niggas look good, and there's no reciprocity in that. That's my new word, reciprocity. There is no reciprocity in helping dudes. But I want you to explain to the people, because people are like, why is Jojo Capone talking about this? I know, but the people don't know that you were supposed to actually run Dipset at one point.
Well, basically what happened from all the shit Cam was talking about, from the rucker, you street beef situations, I was front line, you know what I'm saying? So this was me coming off the situation with Game, with the documentary and Devil, the first 2 albums, you know what I'm saying? So when the tours and everything was over with that, I wind up, you know what I'm saying, I was back in New York, so I wind up linking up with them, and it was like, okay, let's let's put something together on this side over here. So I'm like, okay, I can merge the global. Well, my company Act Like an Entertainment. Global Gangsters is my movement. You know what I'm saying? And I named the group after the movement. So I said, well, I can merge the Global Gangsters movement with Dipset, co-CEO Dipset, and let's go from there. You know, because it's a business thing. You know, I ain't no dumb muscle nigga. You know what I'm saying? I ain't one of them.
Yeah.
So you gonna respect my mind. So I'm like, okay, cool. So we at Def Jam. Something was happening with Dame. They wasn't trying to let Dame in the building or some shit. You know, and I got all crazy in the building. Good thing I didn't. You know what I'm saying? And we like, well, fuck it. Do we stump out this security niggas or whatever for basically respecting Dame, not let Dame in? So we wind up leaving out of there, whatever. But once we leave out of there, we standing on the side of Def Jam with our feet kicked up, our backs against the wall, and we just chopping. So Killer, like, man, you know, Joe Mo, you know, all that JoJo done for us, you know what I'm saying? Joe, you know, I pay him to run the label. Y'all can bust it down the middle, you know what I'm saying? So from day one, I always saluted Cam for that. Can't nobody make me think different from what I heard from him. You see what I'm saying? And it's like, from that point, I had a court case in Chicago. As me and Jim had the same number. Our last number was different. You know, he was a little brother to me, you know what I'm saying? But let me tell you what really wind up happening. It's like I'm the big brother, the big homie, the OG shit, right? So it's like, if he running with us, make sure we good. And Jim is a thinker enough to know that. You see what I'm saying? So when Killer put a dollar amount to it, see, it's a difference. Killer ain't trying to use nobody. You feel me? He feel like anything from this point further, Joe, all you done for us, you know what I'm saying? I pay him, y'all bust it down the middle. Now I'm a dude come from the streets, and I've been going through this all my life. Every time a dollar or some money involved, I wind up being in cahoots with some suckers. You know what I'm saying? They be having them sucker strokes. They don't want to see me to continue to succeed. You know what I'm saying? They want to keep me, nigga, go to jail, do life, and put me in their records and shit. I'm too smart for that, though. You see what I'm saying? I don't need you to put me in your records. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to show up to the video shoot. I'm going to be in the videos, and the people that's already in jail, they can say, oh, there go big homie, you know, and he keeping something on out like that. That's what you're going to get from me, you know? So I go back to Chicago, go to the court case, they dismiss it, get rid of the situation. Now I can go back on the road. I'm good. I don't got nothing hanging over my head. Hit Jim, the number off, and I'm like, what the fuck? You know
Repeat
what I'm saying?
that. Repeat that, Jojo, because you broke up. You like lagging a little slightly. So you said something about a number. Go back.
I said something about a number. So Jim, so the court case was over with. So right after court, I told Jim, I said, I was telling Kim, Killer and Jim, I'm like, after this court case tomorrow, I'll be right back. You know what I'm saying? and we can, you know, get the paperwork together and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? Acting off of what he said, far as, you know what I'm saying, I paid him to run the company, y'all split it down the middle. So that's co-CEO. So I'm like, okay, we can get the paperwork, my lawyers and shit in New York, so we can handle that. So I get to the Chi, go to court, and I called them after. So I see Jim number off, and I'm like, damn, you know, we had the same phone number. You know, the last number was different. So I'm like, damn, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm trying to book my flight to come back, you know what I'm saying? So we can keep it moving. And Jim, I mean, then he ain't answered the phone. So I hit Killer. I'm like, damn, what's up with this nigga? He ain't answering his phone, you know what I'm saying? Or his phone off or what? So Killer, like, you know how that nigga is. I don't know. And I'm like, I don't know how he is because I'm with him every day. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm with him every day. So I'm see him hitting the end button and curbing niggas. I'm with him. You know what I'm saying? He's doing that. Whoever calling you and want to be bothered or whatever, just tell him, my nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? See, I was trying to principles and morals, you know what I'm saying, and how to mix and mingle with gangsters, man. You know what I'm saying? Because some gangsters, it's black and white and it's straight up. Ain't no in between. You know what I'm saying? If you gonna say you're gonna do something, do it. If you not, say you not, right then and there. You know what I'm saying? And you let them act and you act off of that. You know what I'm saying? So you can meet all kind of people. That don't mean you gotta help everybody you meet. You can't. You only one person. So some people get caught up in telling a person, okay, I got you, we can do this, I do that, and then they play the ducking game. That's whole shit to me. You know what I'm saying? That's bitch shit. I never understood that.
Yeah,
I don't come up
that
like
phone ducking, changing numbers and all that shit. Yeah.
I'm not with none of that goofy shit. You know, he ain't answered his phone. So prior to that, I'm at my wits with this shit. I'm like, oh, this kid trying to sabotage me from getting to this check or what? You know what I'm saying? Because I'm like, we had Nextel deals, we had the scissor, we had shows, just all kind of shit going on. And then of course the talks with him and Alan Grunblatt with the Koch situation. So you know, Jim like, okay, it's gonna be Joe, it's me, you, and Snags. We about to do all this shit. So I'm like, all right, whatever. You know what I'm saying? All the time, I already been riding slick, been had a bankroll, all that. So I'm like, okay, cool. So he wound up doing a deal with Alan Grunblatt. But by this time, and coming up with balling, because we went to LA, we went to Miami, and this when he did the summer in Miami
With Trey Songz.
Trey Songz and
yes,
all
sir.
that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm you know what I'm saying? So when the album's processed, we'll rent the crib in Miami and he'd go, you know, send the beats in or the hooks or whoever helping, you know what I'm saying? And that's how all this swag shit coming in with the biker chains and the motorcycle look, you know what I'm saying? That was my Haitian nigga, that's Zoe, you know what I'm saying? I introduced Zoe to Jim. And when you spoke on a word earlier, I'm gonna speak on a word, and my word is vicariously.
Okay.
Compensation and compensate. Those are three things in our community that we struggle with. You know, if I meet somebody vicariously through you, which I say M-Rec.
Uh-huh.
With me and you, and they want with me, you and M-Rec, it's all love, you know what I'm saying, between us. So if he got a interview, I do it, it's no issue, you know what I'm saying? But as I speak on our interviews, I speak on them people so everybody will know, like, and if it's some friction, okay, cool, I'm out of the friction. You know what I'm saying? I understand what y'all going on, but you know me, I'm gonna try to fix the friction.
Always.
You see me? So I'm like, all right. So I'm like, now I'm thinking of all these situations. I'm like, is this kid trying to sabotage the money? You know, every time it's time for us to get a check or bust something down, he do some funny shit. He blow the deal. You know what I'm saying? So we supposed to did a reality show. Show shit way early. He been up on that shit. So we was gonna do a reality show to where we drove all these exotic cars We pulled up to these big mansions and it was pool parties and shit, barbecues, hot chicks type shit. That was the themes of it. We had the Nextel deal. And at the time we had the Boost Mobile shit too, but this was through saying the D-Mac them had some shit with Boost Mobile. So I got a free Boost Mobile and I got a free Nextel. We chirping. This when the church was cracking. And y'all know them first albums with Jim and mixtapes. We'll say hit us on the bleep. Bleep, bleep, bleep. You know that bleep shit was that's what we was doing. So at that point, man, I had enough. So I said, you know what? I get the picture. This nigga done changed the number. I ain't heard from the nigga. Like this ain't him. And he ain't do that until Killer said we had to bust this bread down. You see what I'm saying? So now I say, okay, the love ain't really love. Nigga, you trying to use a nigga. You know what I'm saying? So now you got me on your bad side. That's the wrong side to have me on. You know what I'm saying? So now shit get fuzzy for the kid. Hold on. Big homie ain't in tune with this? Nah. So basically now it's a green light. You see what I'm saying? It's a green light. Now the chain come up. Now the pinky rings come up. You know what I'm saying? All this shit. So shout out to my cousin True Life. True, from the time I introduced him, True like, cuz I don't like this nigga. And I'm like, this nigga True crazy. What the fuck? So he just like, you know, he felt that Jim then was pushing a LA type style and movement in New York. And you super True York shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, we done been through the Decepticons and all that. Like we had our little shit back then. Yes. You know what I'm saying? Like
yes, sir.
The Deceps and shit. Like we gonna keep it New York, my nigga. Let's keep it New York. You wearing Shirley Temple Crow shit. Like what's up? So you know, I was the inspiration behind Certified Gangster. Cause I was the only certified gangster that was around. You know what I'm saying? So I'm in Minnesota. Trap booming. You know what I'm saying? I'm in Minnesota at the time. When they shoot the video, Certified Gangster, rest in peace, my little homie Fo Bent. You know what I'm saying? The game. Fo Bent wound up getting killed after that. You know what I'm saying? So they do the Certified Gangster video shoot and all that. And I'm in Minnesota and I'm saying to myself, oh, so he a type of dude that's gonna try to live vicariously through me because he know he ain't had no internet and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? To, like expose him. You had to pull up on a nigga or tap a nigga on the shoulder, or you know what I'm saying? It was video at the time where you can camcorder, call Smack. This one niggas we'll call Smack up. Smack, meet me over here. You see what I'm saying? What studio a nigga? You feel me? What studio in this in? So we'll go back to the Smack. You had a cameraman pull up with the camera and you do a nigga dirty. You know what I'm saying? So when you go to YouTube and you search Jojo Capone and Truth Jim Jones or some shit, you will see it. You know what I'm saying? But it shouldn't have to go to that. Just keep it 100. If I'm putting my life on the line for you and the crew, you know what I'm saying? You gotta keep it 100 with me. You know what I'm saying? At all costs. Like I'm breaking up shit that's guns drawn, ready to get down, get popping, but I'm there in the way. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, man, Big, what's up? We ready to push on this nigga. And I'm like, no, fall back. I'm trying to coach this kid, man, and get him on the right track so he won't be having all these issues, you know? You got some people, you know how they do when they got a big brother. They start a lot of shit, big brother. That's how I looked at that. You know what I'm saying? So I really wasn't feeling a lot of the shit anyway, besides, you know what I'm saying, sabotaging all the money situations. Cause I'm a money getting nigga. So I said, okay, I see what's how environment, my situation ain't changing. You know what I'm saying? Meaning out the streets, so I don't get this life sentences, you know what I'm saying, dealing with staying in the streets, and I can, you know what I'm saying, use my knowledge and power or whatever else to get in this music industry and travel the world and do whatever I need to do. But then the people that you need to link up with ain't 100. These niggas ain't sold no bricks. These niggas ain't did shit street. Nothing. So even when I was seeing this shit talking about America's Most Wanted, boy, if you don't stop playing, You know what I'm saying? That shit a joke. You see what I'm saying? Nigga, free Zoo. Zoo was on America's Most Wanted. On that shit already. You know what I'm saying, man? Did a nigga try to send something to Zoo, put something on Zoo books? You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, my nigga, like all that fake ass capping. You know, I ain't with the capping, man. That cap ain't about nothing. So at the end of the day, so True, like I say, it's a green light now. Fuck it, it's on. So you gotta realize we got Rock La Familia situation. We got Saigon over at Atlantic. So Saigon, so we straight. Just had got his situation. So all our type of niggas, you know what I'm saying? We gonna make sure all us eat. We gonna do everything possible for us. So you know what I'm saying? When Cam saying he didn't put nobody on, he just used the people around him to help him create his album. Them facts. Bundles, rest in peace, Lil Stacks. I'm the reason Stacks was over there. Stacks like big. Yeah, Stacks like big.
You put Stack Bundles with Jim Jones?
Come on, man. So I could have been a hater. I'm not a hater. I've never been a hater. When Stacks called me and say, "Big homie, what's up, man? This nigga, I could be a good fit over there with you if you come over there." All the time, the friction is there, but Stacks don't know that. So, but I'm not gonna get his bankroll or get him an opportunity to make something. You feel me? Whether it was the right for this nigga or whatever he was gonna do, because Stacks already was popping, even know the fuck Stacks was, man.
Yeah, nah, Stacks.
He knows.
Yeah, nah, Stacks had the streets. Stacks.
That man didn't know him. He didn't know shit. I was having to show him Smack DVDs and shit. You see what I'm saying? To see who Shorty was. Any big name dudes that was Smack been a partner, and Beasley. You know what I'm saying? If you think about any Smack DVD, I'm the only nigga, out of town nigga, that was on all the Smacks, on every one of them. You see what I'm saying? But of course, I'm born in the Chi, raised in New York, LA, and Miami. I lived in every borough and still got residence in New York right now, except Long Island. Staten Island, Long Island. Them the only two spots I ain't got no residence in. And I do what I'm saying. Come on, man.
I gotta talk to Fendi too, because I was mad because you was never on the come up. I'm like, yo, why we never got Jojo on the come up? You know, I was doing the come up DVD at the time.
Fendi, we've been rocking lately. You know what I'm saying? We've been rocking lately. I just seen him the other day, but had a homie. He had this little kid from Detroit, that was up at Violator with us that he was rocking with. And you know, Fendi the type that whoever he riding with, that's who he riding with.
Nah, he a loyal nigga. The whole he ain't
It's gonna ever, but now when you get to talking some street shit though, Fendi, you know what I'm saying? We on two edition right now. You know what I'm saying? So when you talking about some, because this kid was coming up in there like he was a Tupac or some shit. You know, when you first come in Violator office to the right, I had the biggest office in the mother. The doors. And my story with that is, rest in peace, Chris Lighty. We in Georgetown. I got the stores locked down. Can't nobody get in the stores. I'm in there shopping. So I come out. Chris like, my nigga, I see you everywhere. What do you do? So I'm keeping it a buck. I told the nigga I live life. I enjoy life, which is one of my hashtags. See, I'm gonna tell you something about me. I've been a smooth, humble gangster, man. You know what I'm saying? And at the same time, niggas always copy and emulated my style and try to clone me, you know, and because I was a street nigga, they only knew me as to be a street nigga. So now to speed it up to now with me doing music, and I call my next project coming out, Talented Gangster, you know, we all human, you know what I'm saying? We all born with some humor or something. So you got to realize 16 years, 17 years, I'm investing my money into this music industry. You don't think I don't think I know how to write? You don't think I know how to give some insight or something? You see what I'm saying? So that's how my transition to this shit. But far as Jim, like once that happened, I just washed my hands from it. You know what I'm saying? And really get into some whole other shit. But it ain't worth it to me. Like, you know, I wish them all the best, man. I'm gonna keep doing me. I'm doing me. You know what I'm saying? But all that gangster shit, don't stop it, my nigga.
So
Like,
let me ask you,
knock it off.
a tough question. You do got family over at Rock Nation now, so you are connected regardless. A nigga still gotta somehow, some way go through you. Will it be a time in 2017 where you and Jim Jones could come together and have dialogue?
I mean, my thing is, to be honest, he had to do this shit, man. It got to that point where he would have to do a Breakfast Club type shit. Me and him on Breakfast Club. He was trying to, you know what I'm saying, and let them people know he was trying to guide me, be a life coach, a mentor, and all that. And just tell him, but he had his own agenda. See, because I got tired of everybody, oh, he the bully. No, my nigga, I'm not a bully. I ain't gonna let no nigga treat me no any kind of way neither. I ain't never been a sucker. You do some sucker shit gonna happen to you, man. Everything gonna happen to you. Nah. You feel me?
Yeah, that's crazy, yeah.
Everything, bro. Y'all motherfuckers know my moniker and my nickname. Broad daylight Jojo, man. Broad daylight with it. I don't give a fuck who around, none of that. When we first met, he seen me backing down with 2 hammers in LA. You know what I'm saying? And I don't want to involve the situation of other people, but niggas seen me in action. They don't know me from no music shit. No street shit, nothing. No pumping, pumping the poison. They don't know me from that. You know what I'm saying? Niggas seen me, knowing me on gangster shit. So at the end of the day, Cam said he know the type of gangsters to put himself around. You see what I'm saying? That's what he had a niche with doing. Sit back and say, okay, I know I want to speak reckless or talk reckless, but I got to back this shit up. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's a slot for me. It's a big position for me if that's what you're trying to do.
So yeah. So I wanted to say definitely free Larry Hoover. It's Black History Month. I think everybody should go check the man out. Definitely do your history on Larry Hoover. Don't listen to what them devils had to say about him. Jojo, because vouch for him that he changed his life around, changed his whole ideology around, and a lot of shit that's going on in the streets he wouldn't even approve on. You know what I'm saying? I think that's
true story. True story. Growth. It's growth and development, man. You know what I'm saying? And speaking on that, it was funny because it's a story with Kanye. We do the handshake in LA, and he like, damn, you making me do the handshake? And I'm like, yeah, nigga, you know where we come from. You know what I'm saying? Like, you done grew and you developed. You see what I'm saying? Like, you should just be proud of that. You know what I'm saying? Knowing where we came from. So, that's a whole nother story too. But
I'm about to say, hold up, did you just tell the world Kanye West is down?
Hey man, growth and development, man. You know what I'm saying? Like this. See the difference why you got to tread water with a lot of shit, because we not considered a street gang. We organized crime. You feel me? So that shit gonna follow us to the day we die. So if we throw a rock across the street or incite any type of riot or even this type of shit, you know what I'm saying? You can be incriminating yourself on something. Well, of course, this shit right here, that shit is statute of limitations up on it, whatever. This just about real nigga shit. Should everybody got on the phone? Yes. It's not to the point where niggas can't eat dinner, laugh, crack jokes, because everybody's silly. Everybody got humor. Everybody love, you know what I'm saying? Jim thing. It's love overall. It's just you grow apart. Like niggas, he trying to do some sideways shit. So when he catch him doing the sideways shit, he patting the name. Is he wrong for that? He ain't wrong for that. Cause if we supposed to be like this, you know what I'm saying? Let's come in as partners, because you use it once again vicariously. You're vicariously going to try to get this Bird Gang deal off your affiliation with my Dipset deal. You see what I'm saying? And if you're gonna want me to okay shit and green light shit with deals and all that, then nigga, okay, give me my percentage over here. You know what I'm saying? Give me my percentage. I gave you the green light to utilize the name and the movement and to do whatever you wanted to do. So and it got you a situation that Koch.
So let me close out with two things with you, Jojo. Definitely I gotta ask you about Trump talking about sending them boys to your town. What you think about that?
We don't need them. We don't need them. They tried that already. And they dismantled our families, uncles, brothers, cousins, nephews, friends, fathers, grandfathers. They dismantled them. That's why the streets is in its chaos now. Guidance. Y'all took all the leadership, you know what I'm saying? And I'm only one person, you know what I'm saying? And I can reach so many people and dudes to let's do a deal or joint ventures and shit. That was for me to try to get 2-3 tour buses and take 5 guys out this hood, 5 out that hood, 5, you know what I'm saying? Take them out of these hoods that is being friction on, put their ass together. Let's go on this road, throw some t-shirts off the stage or whatever the fuck it was. That's all, you know what I'm saying? And help them out in that way, even to this day. So, you know, when I'm befriending certain rappers and shit, I'm befriending the helps of my young dudes that's dying in these streets. Not for me. I'm straight. Them rappers ain't shit I ain't got. You know what I'm saying? Them athletes ain't got shit I ain't got. So, or they ain't done what I done neither. You know what I'm saying? So, of course, I'm ahead of my time on a lot of shit. But my sole purpose is to save these kids, man. Save our children. You know what I'm saying? When we did the 21st century vote, you know, and you know, got to try to get into office in the White House and with Gator Bradley and people like that, you know, to get them budgets that come through these cities. We wasn't getting the budgets, but these preachers is getting the budgets and they stuffing their pockets with it. You know what I'm saying? When the activist situations, or I've been, you know, reaching out back to school drives for these kids in neighborhoods. I always done that on my own with no budget or no nothing. So when they starting all these corporations and getting $1 million budgets, it's like when the budget $1 million, then when it get to me, it's 300,000. I tell them y'all might as well keep on whatever for these kids in these neighborhoods anyway on my own. So you gonna rape the budget? You're not gonna use me to rape no budget.
Yeah.
Even in the music industry, I'm not with that. So it's like when they say a person need a chance, since Jim got on there crying, I'm the one that need a chance. You know what I'm saying? I helped and was behind the scene over so many rappers that it ain't funny. Saving their lives for that. Niggas want to kill you in LA, kill you in New York, kill you in Chicago, kidnapping your ass in Chicago and certain shit, and then I'm diffusing all that. How you repaying me? So the only way you could have really repaid me is what? Jim, you say you're gonna give me, you and Snags Lamborghinis and shit. Your word. I still ain't got that Lambo from Jim though, man. You know what I'm saying? So when it got to some, this ain't what he want. I know this ain't what he want. So I'm gonna keep him like a little brother. I always did these interviews and said I don't wish no bodily harm on him, and I mean that. I don't wish no bodily harm on him, but we just can't rock. Stay in your lane and I'm gonna stay in mine. You know what I'm saying? And if we cross paths, is whatever. We cross paths. You know what I'm saying? We cross paths, but just do you. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna do me, and that's it. Like, that's why I say that vicariously shit, it get tricky because people that I'm around, like, he'll holler at my uncle and say, man, that ain't for us, this and that. Put that out. You gotta fix that. Cause he know me. He know I ain't just at this dude head for no reason.
So
you know what I'm saying?
He hollered at your uncle to try to dead the situation?
Yeah, like, man, this ain't for us and all that. And he like, my uncle say, man, you holler at nephew, man. Y'all get that shit together. You know what I'm saying? After that, I was just like, whatever, man. I'm not even gonna go into detail or go into so much depth, because now, like I say, that shit water under the bridge. I wish I just better with his ways of thinking, and it's not all about him, and help other people if you gonna help. If you get this second chance through Rock Nation and all that shit, and some other new rappers coming up, help them if you gonna help them on some music shit. Don't try to do no street shit. Let me see who the toughest street nigga and motherfucker in the streets, and now let me do songs. That's corny.
Yo,
all that shit corny.
Keep it real though. Everybody hated Jim Jones for what he did to Max B allegedly, and then that interview, he got the people back. I seen a lot of people who hated him. That was good PR. Like, he had all the people back on his side. Like,
but you got him back on your side until Cam did his interview.
Yeah, that's why the people right back again.
Now you with lies. You can't speak on Dipset history and you don't mention me. You don't speak on no Dipset Bird Gang shit, and I'm not involved.
Yeah, because he brought
So
you.
what?
Yeah, because Cam, the big homie, brought you in. Mentioned
You
your
see what I'm
name.
saying?
Yeah.
Come on, man. So this is what I'm saying. This is why it's like no punches, no holes barred with this kid, because he just won't give it up. Give it up, my nigga. Like, you force these type of situations. Now you got Mandisi's call and expose you, getting stumped and beat all up under cars and shit. You know what I'm saying? It's none of that. It don't have to go to that. But if you not gonna keep it a buck, my nigga, you gonna get exposed every time. Your skirt gonna get lifted every time.
Free the homie, man. DC's free S1. Shout out to Hocus 4/5. That's all my family right there. Shout out to the Harris boys. That's my family right there.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? That's shout out to the BX.
Ask them,
you know what I'm saying?
ask them who be in Castle Hill on that bench with them, man. Rest in peace to Poe, man. Ask them, PO.
PO, shout out to PO and
I'm saying.
And the other brother who passed away too. I'm trying to get his name. Rest in peace to the other brother. Rest in peace to PO. That was the homie. But free S1. S1 was my man.
Yeah, you know S1. I talked to S1. Yeah. S1 was locked in. He was in the beam with my nephew. You know what I'm saying? That I was talking to them every day. Pocus too.
Yeah, shout out.
So you know what I'm saying? One thing anybody gonna tell you, bro, I don't care what. Big homie, a real big homie, man. Big homie, the most thoroughest, realest dude you can ever meet in the world. Just don't try to trap your ass. Simple as that. You try to play me, I'm gonna play the biggest instrument on your ass. You know what I'm saying?
Say that one more time. You broke up. Say that one more time.
I say, I'm gonna tell you that know me. Big homie is the real big homie, man. You know what I'm saying? Official all the way around the board. You know, I don't play sides. I don't do none of that shit. If it's some issues, I try to resolve the issue. Don't play me, it's gonna backfire on your ass a zillion percent. A zillion percent you try to play me is gonna backfire on you.
All right, so that's what it is. Jojo, give them all your information.
Instagram, Jojo Capone, the #1. Twitter, @Global Gangsters. Facebook, Jojo Capone. Twitter, @Act Like It ENT. My YouTube channel, Act Like It ENT, the correct spelling.
All right, so that's what it is. My homie Jojo Capone. You know we do this shit all the time. We do have an official podcast coming out. He came to New York. He came in the office. That shit is fire. That is coming out. Y'all gonna get to know about where Jojo lived, all over Chicago, the schools he went to. We really went through it. You know what I'm saying? And shout out to all parties involved. Though. Hopefully everything get resolved. Shout out to Cameron. Shout out to Jim Jones. Shout out to Jay-Z. Shout out to the whole Dipset. Shout out to the whole Bird Gang. I see somebody in the chat room. Yes, free the homie Rod Diggs also. You know what I'm saying? Free all the real ones that's locked up, man. Fuck the pedophiles. Fuck the kid touchers. Fuck them. You know what I'm saying? But free all the real ones out there. You know what I'm saying? And this is Jojo Capone. Jojo, we build later on.
Free Bugs, and I'm talking to you now from the $1 Million crib.
Yeah.
I was in the crib on the other one. I'm in the $1 Million joint today, though. I'm just down here, look, eating some Harold's, minding my business. What
the hell is Harold's, man? I ain't from. Wait, where that's at? That's some Chicago shit.
Yeah, the famous Harold's chicken. Fourth white with mild sauce.
Oh yeah, yeah. And rest in peace to Sandman too. That the homie passed too. Rest in peace to Sandman. You know what I'm saying? He definitely was bad company. You know what I'm saying? Out of Queens. It said rest in peace to all the real ones. You know what I'm saying? We don't. You know what I'm saying? We don't really do a lot of that. We don't want to see nobody getting hurt and no shit like that. But you know, real is real. It's the homie right here. When they mention his name, we gonna build. I gotta. Yo, so what Cam said about the club in Chicago, was that right and exact?
What, promoting in a club?
No, he said he had a club in Chicago.
I mean, it was some promotion shit. You know, we had the whole party scene, you know what I'm saying, anyway. So yeah, he moved here. He was from here to Ohio. Free Detroit Buck, you know what I'm saying? Free PO, Pop J. My Ohio niggas, you know what I'm saying? Free them. These niggas, like I say, got time Meech got, man, that y'all ain't never heard of. You feel me?
Free Bump J too. Yeah, free Bump J too.
Bump will be home in March.
Oh shit. There we go. There we go. This is what it is. All right, so Jojo always eat. I think you eat more chicken than me. Remember the last time before the last time we was together, you was fasting at the time. And you was hungry as a motherfucker. I was like, yo, man, just eat this chicken and shit. You know what I'm saying?
That was Ramadan.
Yes, sir. But you know what? They say, yo, man, if you could feed a dude, that's real love. You know what I'm saying? And one of the biggest things you can always do is give a man some food and give him some motherfucking money. And that's what a lot of people need to start doing, man, feeding their people. If you love your brothers, feed them. You know what I'm saying? On some real shit. And then stop being, what the DMX say?
Greedy. Stop being greedy.
Word. That's what it is. Jojo, we build later on. I'm Doggie Diamonds. Make sure y'all subscribe to this page. Make sure y'all subscribe to Jojo's YouTube also. And then make sure when you subscribe, make sure you hit that bell next to the subscribe button. So every time I upload a new video, you get that notification to your phone. Jojo, we build later on. Peace.
Okay, one love.
Yes, sir, always.